Welcome to you. Just gonna show you where I am. Welcome to you in this video, to this video, in this moment. I identified that I was quite struggling between blaming myself for the level of energy I have access to, and I so there's part of me that is pulled in that direction of blaming myself, and another one would like to be gentle, to be empathetic with myself, and connect more with my feelings and needs. And I identified that I'm tired, and I need rest, and I need gentleness, and I also need some kind of consistency around gentleness. Bonsoir. And I was just identifying that I was quite tired to see my mind going into blaming the situation, blaming my energy, blaming myself, and how debilitating it was for me, and how painful it was for me. And it took me some time to realize that I could choose to be empathetic with myself and connect with my feelings and needs. And I did that. I tried to listen, and when I connected the need for gentleness and consistency around gentleness, there's a swan arriving. I want to show you. It's probably going to say hi to Shaya. Maybe not. Hi to me. Hi to us. Hello, beautiful. J'ai rien à te donner à manger. I don't have anything to eat for you. But thanks for visiting anyway. So yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about me connecting to the needs I have, gentleness, softness, acceptance for where I am, trust that it's not going to last. This difficult moment, this struggling about the energy is. I mean, the struggling was due to the blaming, but when I accept that I'm where I am, there's not much left of the struggling. Actually, it's actually a release to connect to the need for gentleness, the need for consistency of gentleness. It was. I feel peaceful just connecting to those longings of mine. So that is an example of the different ways we have to respond to a difficult message. And sometimes the difficulty comes from the blaming. Sometimes the message in itself is not that difficult. Being tired is in itself, it's just being tired. But when I start to blame myself or blame the situation, and in the case of receiving a difficult message, if I blame the messenger or the message, if I blame myself, it's a different story from empathizing with ourselves or with the messenger. And in my case, with these blaming thoughts, just empathizing with the thoughts. Yes, I would love to have more energy. There's things I would love to share about what I want to offer to the world, like doing some more mediation and offering to support dialogue between people. And I would love to write a perfect ad and share it and market my services more often. But for some reasons, I was facing resistance thoughts and I resisted the resistance of thoughts, and it became very tiring. But now that I'm talking about it and really making space for empathy and connecting to what I feel and need right now, I feel more peaceful. I'm also enjoying that I'm connecting with you, sharing with the world through this window of this video that I'm doing right now, sharing some of the beauty around, outside and inside ourselves. So to support my need for gentleness and rest, I'm going to finish to close this video in a little moment and go back home and get more rest. But in the same time, I realized that just allowing those videos to happen was resting. The more tiring thing was resisting doing it, which happened so many times in those, I don't know, more than 500, I think almost 600 videos that I've been doing in the last 340 days. "580 videos to be precise, I've done." 580 videos in 340 days. I think I'm tired as well. I'm tired of my posture, the way I'm relating to money, and the way I'm relating to asking for what I want, and the way I'm relating to what I want to offer to the world. It's very exhausting. I really want something that would be more flowing and compatible with the energy I am at, rather than trying to be where I'm not. I just really want some sincerity and authenticity and respect, and most of the time I manage well, but there is moments where I for some reasons, I drive myself crazy with my thinking. So, having identified that I have a choice to connect with the feelings and needs, rather than believing the thinking, the blaming thoughts, which is a relief to remember that choice of mine and that choice of ours that we have, in face of a difficult messages. We can blame the message, blame ourselves, blame the messenger. So 1, blaming the messenger; 2, blaming ourselves; 3, empathize with ourselves, making space for what we feel and need; and 4, making space to what the messenger might feel and might need. And if it is ourselves, we can try to empathize with ourselves. As I just did earlier, my blaming thoughts were probably about me wanting to contribute more efficiently, more clearly. And sometimes we want something, and the capacity we have in a moment, the access to resources we have in a moment, is not as easy and vast or possible that we would like. My answer to desire is lot of energy. I'm tempted to blame you, Mayan, as usual. Tempted to blame myself for the way I'm not being able to connect through your message to you, to me. So I'm wondering what if I can explore the other choices, which is to empathize with myself, or what it is to receive your message, or what you might feel and need that might be driving you to willing to empathize silently. You had my normal with desire, and it's enigmatic for me, your message. I think what's happening for me is that I feel confused. There's a need for understanding and connection that is not met for me. Reading Marianne's words. Then you say the blame. Good evening. Okay. Even more enigmatic for me. I felt discouraged and sad. I think I have a need for reciprocity. It seems that I'm working a lot trying to meet Marianne where she is and to make visible where I am. And I am left with the idea that it's not working for Marianne, and I'm sorry about it. And I'm just gonna let it go to meet my need for calm and rest. I'm not responsible for how Marianne is communicating. I am responsible for my well-being, and she's responsible for hers. If she wants to be more understood by me, she can work at it. Normal to be tired with all that. That message makes a bit more sense. Thank you, Marianne. I don't think it is. I think I disagree. I don't think it's desiring that is tiring. I think what's tiring is resisting. So I'm resisting to something, and I think that is what is tiring. And as I was explaining earlier, the fact that I gave myself permission to go through what I was going through and do those videos, I felt it resting. I felt it definitely nourishing my need for rest. So there was definitely something that was softening the resistances in me. And the longing for softness and consistency of softness is still there. Maybe there is a misunderstanding about what desire, what Marianne puts behind the word desire. It's probably different stories about behind the words, and I'm not sure I have the capacity to engage on that topic right now. So I'm gonna drop it. Marianne, you said desire is resisting, but it's again repetition. No, I don't think. I think we disagree on this. The desire is not resisting. Desire is a life driving force. So we disagree. We don't have the same definition of the word. For me, the spermatozoid going to the ovule are an expression of desire of life. Life is desire. Life is desire. Flowing is desire is flowing. For me, desire is just natural growth, natural growing of a tree, natural growth of a mummy or giving birth to babies. All this is life's desire. It's flowing of life. This is completely natural to desire. So it's not resistance for me. Anyway, we have different point of views on that, and I don't want to make a fight against about Marianne and I seeing things differently. I did many times fell into the idea that we should agree, but I don't think we do. We should. So good, Marianne, you say, so good continuation. You see physical thing that is an arrangement for you. You see physical thing that is an arrangement for you. I don't get the meaning of what you mean, Marianne. I'm tempted to hear blame or criticism. I don't think this is what you mean. when you say this, that is an arrangement for you. I project that you think that I'm wrong in the things the way I see things. I guess this is not what you mean, but that was my first temptation to think that this is what you meant. Oh, there's a sign, a swan swimming. Marianne, you know, hi Juja. I am a bit tired of the way you're communicating through these comments. Marianne, I'm not really enjoying it. So I'm gonna say goodbye, good night to everyone. I'm gonna get some rest. Bye for now.